Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Super Mario Odyssey World Peace Open. Yes, GSA is actually doing speedrun competitions again. Woohoo! I am the AC Money alongside Mulan V44 as we bring you the second of 4 qualifying competitions today. We're going to have SpeedSMO with a PB of 124.16, SpeZy with a PB of 124.38, pengelman with a PB of 130.47, and SalmonBurt with a PB of 137.38. Mulan, this should be an exciting competition, especially because only one of these runners will be advancing to tomorrow's qualifying finals.
Yeah, that is correct. It'll be very interesting to see who is gonna move on today.
So just give you a heads up, Speed and SpeZy on the bottom of your screen. They both have pre-recorded their races. SpeZy actually has a capture card, and it was not functioning properly, hence why he is using the webcam. We're going to try to get him on capture card for the remaining rounds. pengelman and SalmonBurt are live, so make sure you give these runners lots of love and support in the chat. We'll be following along in the chat with you guys. Do want to give a quick congratulations to our last runners. We had 2 PBs. Emrys stuck with it, almost got a PB there at the very end. So GG's to the runners. It was an awesome race. If this race is anything like that race, we are going to be in for a treat.
Oh yeah, and it looks like we're about to start off. Saren will just take his time to get these runners all synced up.
Yep, so don't panic just yet. The timer is not going to start until we get everybody synced up. Obviously, it looks like SalmonBurt a little bit ahead of the pace here. But, you know, with 4 runners, it's a bit of a challenge to get everybody synced up, so don't panic, everybody.
From these people's PBs, I did see for at least SpeedSMO and SpeZy, I believe their any percent PBs are a lot better, so they have quite some chance to get a new PB by quite some time.
Yeah, Speed and SpeZy within 22 seconds of each other on the PBs. They're obviously going to be the runners to watch out for, but, of course, we want to see something big out of pengelman and SalmonBurt today.
Yeah.
We're still getting synced up, everybody. Don't panic just yet. Timer will start when everybody is synced up. So you can see we've frozen SalmonBurt. It's going to take a minute to get everybody synced up. We can get a quick look at Cappy so far. Cap Kingdom going pretty smoothly, although not a whole lot to do just yet until we get up to the boss fight. Compared to any percent, we are going to see quite a bit of our rabbit rascal friends.
Yeah, we have to fight, like, pretty much every brutal in this category. Whereas in 90%, you just skip 99% of them.
It does seem like World Peace is a little bit more accessible of a category. Obviously, quite a bit longer, but a lot less intense with, you know, the vast number of skips and tricks required in any percent. And this is honestly the route that most casual players would take in their first few runs anyway.
Well, you're kind of correct, except for IP skip and snow clip, where, you know, which are really important in World Peace since they save minutes. Those tricks can be very difficult to get used to, whereas any percent has a bunch of different routes, both for beginners and more advanced players. With World Peace, you just have to do some of the more challenging tricks.
I see. Guess that makes sense. I guess we're synced up. Looks like SpeZy in a slight lead right now.
Yeah.
Speed and Salmon very even, but obviously very early into this run. We did mention in the open, the best PB out of these runners is 124. So lots and lots and lots and lots of Odyssey left to be played. Looks like we got SpeedSMO's audio playing right now.
Yep.
SpeZy so focused on this race that he didn't even realize that it had started.
Yeah. They were just, just casually playing the game, not knowing that they were doing part of the tournament. It's fine.
Makes sense.
I know, I was making a joke.
Was my sarcasm not obvious enough? Well, in any event, looks like we're 3 for 3 on Dinosaur Skip, so good job to our runners there. Pengelman, unfortunately, having some visual issues. Looks like his stream is freezing a lot, so hopefully we get that fixed down the stretch.
Yeah, Saren did warn us beforehand about that might happen. Hopefully it will smooth out a little over time.
So pretty good boss fights out of our runners so far. Of course, we had multi-moons ruined for us permanently in the last race. Honestly, they were ruined for me long beforehand because there was an SMO runner. I want to say Spike Vegeta, who would always sing a very inappropriate song during that cutscene. And
oh, God.
Unfortunately, that has stuck with me for every time I hear that song now, years later.
I guess I'm glad that I've never heard that.
Looks like our runners will not be going for chest flip. No, I thought Sam was going for it. Nope, our runners will not be going for chest flip. That's fine. I think chest flip only stays like a second or two anyway.
Yeah, about second to a half. And it is quite difficult, surprisingly.
Well, SpeZy's gonna get out of Cascade first, but Speed and Salmon are almost frame for frame synced up. I swear these are different streams, guys.
They're accidentally copying the VOD from Speed.
Wow, that is like insanely synced up.
I'll love to see it, honestly. Now we can really see that mashing difference.
Right? Speed, a couple of frames faster, gonna save himself some time. Meanwhile, all these runners gonna be on to Sand Kingdom now. Of course, in any percent, there's a lot of just skipping around, clipping through walls here. Now you gotta do it legit, gotta fight a Brutal, and then gotta fight a giant Stonehead.
Yep.
They do have that bird snipe, that's always fun.
When you don't want to make a new boss, you just copy one from an old game. It's that easy.
I guess these runners are not doing the seed strat, where you set your clock before 7 minutes before daylight savings time.
No, DSTA is not used.
Speed with a lot of issues. Got that bird a little too far out, and now he's gonna have to go back up. He's gonna lose a lot of time here. This is devastating. Now gets it.
Okay.
But you can see SalmonBurt has pulled ahead, and we said in the open, SpeZy and Speed were the runners to watch in this race, and now SpeZy has a huge lead.
Yeah. It is honestly pretty close still between all these runners.
Salmon got that bullet bill a little too early, and now he's gonna have to climb back up. Oh, actually, we're not gonna fight a Brutal. We're just gonna clip through the door.
We'll clip through the door first and then fight the Brutal. It's fine.
I'm used to commentating 80%. I tried to find a world peace document, and one apparently does not exist.
You would probably be able to find it in Super Mario Odyssey Speedrun Discord.
So nice plug for the Odyssey speedrunning Discord. Oh, Speed fell off the pillar and now he's gonna have to go back again. Wheels really falling off here for Speed.
Dang.
That's 2 huge mistakes already in Sand Kingdom. I have to come all the way back here. This is a section that should be done in a couple of seconds, and now it's taken Speed a couple of minutes.
So how will IP skip, or Click, sorry, be treating Salmon and Speed?
Yeah, Speed finally getting there.
Also, pengelman doing Jaxie skip?
Oh, something happened because he respawned back to the beginning. I didn't see.
I think they were doing Jaxie skip, which is not normally used in a World Peace route. But
well, you do see from a lot of runners a little further down the leaderboard, they go for strats that are more comfortable, more natural, and you know, are more consistent, especially in a race environment. It's one thing to go for risky strats. It's another thing entirely in a race when you can't reset and you only get one shot.
yeah, that is.
It makes sense that they would be going for routes that are more comfortable to them. Well, SpeZy finishing off that boss fight. Only one left in this kingdom.
And I am very curious to see this Night Metro movement, because there is some really cool movement here, and I'm not sure if these gamers are going to go for it, but I'd love to see it.
Well, only time will tell.
Yeah, because it is possible to do some bullet bill juggling here to get some quick moves, which is really fancy.
I assume you mean Night Sand. We're a whiles away from Night Metro.
Yes, did I say Night Metro?
You did say Night Metro.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Honestly, I completely forgot that you do this boss fight at night anyway. We're synced again on Speed and Salmon's screens.
Dang.
Speed got there a little earlier, but Salmon with a little bit faster of a Harriet fight.
So,
Okay, Emrys clarifying that Jaxie skip is in the beginner's World Peace route. I figured as much.
Right. Oh, I think SpeZy did try it, but it failed the quick dram. Still very solid movement. How did Speed catch up?
Quicker Harriet fight.
Yeah, no, it was IP clip that Speed caught up on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. They're talking about it. Salmon. We got SpeZy in the underground. Salmon and Speed neck and neck. That has been the story of this race so far, other than SpeZy taking a pretty sizable lead.
Also, very nice quick capture on the blue bill from SpeZy there.
Yeah, right now, we're only 12 minutes in, and like I said, lots and lots and lots of Odyssey left to play, but right now, this is looking like SpeZy's race to win. Okay, good catch. That was good play.
Yeah, those bullet bill shots are just so cool.
Oh,
really
I
love
see.
them.
Saren says that SpeZy might have an artificial lead. Okay. I got
Okay.
So SpeZy might not actually be in the lead. That's going to make things a little bit harder to commentate, but we'll do our best. And you can see SpeZy having a little bit of trouble, just barely getting the hit with that glove. Almost missed it, and that would have been bad. And we can see that Speed is the second onto that fight. That's Salmon right behind him. And now SpeZy, some glitchiness.
Nope.
Or maybe we're resyncing.
That would
Saren, if
be
you could clarify what's
likely.
going on there for us.
Just rigging
Yep.
the match.
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes when the script doesn't follow, when the runners don't follow the script, the organizers have to follow the script for you. Although we can see now SpeZy down to 1 hit of health, and thankfully he gets that 3rd hit, or that would have been disastrous. Having to redo that fight, and his entire lead would have been lost. He had a 10-15 second because of VOD. Yep. That makes sense. So now we are back on track, and we can see that SpeZy grabs that multi-moon at 14:10, so we will see how the other runners catch up. To his credit, pengelman not too far behind. He's about to enter this boss fight as well.
Yeah. Oh. He hit one of the pillars with his bluegill though. Oh, and he survived.
Recovers.
Okay.
Just Todd Rogers warps to the end. Nice.
Yep.
And Speed's gonna get that moon at 14:46, so that puts SpeZy in a 36-second lead coming out of sand. And Speed actually had a 22-second faster PB, so SpeZy with a huge advantage here. Although we will see if Speed can regain some time in these later kingdoms. Obviously, one mistake and this race could be thrown in any direction.
For sure. Still have a lot of difficult kingdoms left, so...
Yes. Well, we're on to Lake Kingdom. Now, in any percent, that lake clip is really... can oftentimes be the deciding factor in races if you have a lot of trouble getting it, but thankfully for these runners, they do not need to attempt it.
Technically speaking, there is a different strat that also uses lake clip, where you get the moon guarded by the cheap cheeps before and do a little dram to the zipper. And then do lake clip. That saves about 1 second over the usual any percent route that we will be seeing here, but that strat is incredibly hard and not recommended for a whole lot of people.
Right, I mean, you would need to be pretty dang consistent at lake clip, because missing lake clip and even once and you lose a lot more than 1 second.
Yeah.
Honestly, that makes the races a little bit more fun to watch, because if a runner misses lake clip, and especially because some runners will miss lake clip, 5-10 times in disastrous scenarios, that means that the rest of the race is pretty much moot unless the runner in the lead makes a gigantic mistake down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So I am glad to see that these runners will not be going for lake clip. Does make the race a little bit more interesting and keeps it a little bit more close, as we see SpeZy on this Rango fight. For some reason, I always called him Larry, because I never learned his name.
Is the tall... Is there even a tall one in Super Mario World?
No. I don't think.
I was gonna say, I thought the tall one in Super Mario World was also Larry, but there's not even a tall one, so...
Oh, it makes me so mad now that I've seen that! Why did you do that, Troy?
Wait, what?
With the eyes on the multi-moon.
What about the eyes?
Did you miss the last race?
I watched most of it.
So... all of... there's only eyes on one side of the moon, but on the multi-moon, One of the moons has the
Oh.
eyes on the wrong side.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, if I have to be cursed with this knowledge, so do you.
Why not just put eyes on both sides?
That would be the easier solution, but no.
Nintendo. Alright.
Unfortunately, it looks like we've lost Pengelman's stream. Hopefully we get it back. Sorta got it back, though.
We'll get it back with
Yeah.
a couple of frames per minute. It's fine.
So I hope you're enjoying Pengelman's PowerPoint presentation. That's an alliteration. SpeZy, the first into Wooded Kingdom. Looking good so far. Pengler's working with a mobile Centrino processor or something. Well, hopefully Pengel can eventually, everybody go subscribe to Pengelman so we can afford a better processor.
Yeah, just quickly during the run, get a new processor, install it.
That'd be a power move if there ever was one. He's currently fighting Rango solidly in 4th, though. SpeZy in the lead, and we have mentioned Speed. Actually, I was going to say Speed and Salmon have been pretty even, but Speed made up a lot of time in that kingdom, and he is in a pretty solid lead over 3rd place SalmonBurt right now. So these runners starting to separate themselves a little bit, but again, any mistake, and these runners could lose quite a bit of time, especially in this kingdom. We saw in the last race, we almost had a runner fall into Lost Woods, and that would have been disaster. Uh-oh.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
Oh, he's gonna save it. He is gonna save it. Tremendous work there by SpeZy. That could have been very, very bad, but a excellent recovery.
My heart. I'm gonna have heart problems after this race.
Quick camera adjustment there by SpeZy. Again, he is playing on webcam. There were some capture card issues with him.
Very clean FRS. Love to see it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another save there by SpeZy. So he's had several bobbles now on this stage, and that is actually going to open the door for Speed. He's going to get that moon first, and that, I believe, gives him the lead now. So SpeZy had a giant lead coming out of sand, but an excellent lake by Speed, and obviously Wooded is now the difference as Speed takes his first lead of the match. On to the Speed fight here. This is necessary to get to Torque Drift in just a moment's time. Salmon's still a ways to go to get there. Haven't been seeing too much of his stream, not sure how he lost that time. Pretty close race now between Speed and SpeZy, only about 2 seconds separating them. SalmonBurt off to that fight.
Yeah, Wooded can definitely be a very scary kingdom like that for SpeZy.
For anyone it can be.
True.
Very technical stage, and also one that can really punish you if you fall down.
Oh. Love that vault from SpeZy. where Speed just gets down kicked from the wall because Odyssey moment.
Well, SpeZy did that a little bit quicker and he falls. Gonna have to find a way to get back up. That's gonna cost him some time. But he does get back up. Although a huge... Oh, did he eat too many flowers or something?
Yeah, I think Speed grabbed free and then had a little bit of a weird angle, but managed to save himself somehow.
Well, that has been the theme of this game so far. SalmonBurt finishing up his SpeedRun fight. He'll be onto this windmill in a moment's time, as we can see both Speed and SpeZy on it, trying to get that last hit, and they're going to do it almost at the same time. Wow, they are going to get a moon sink. That is amazing.
Nice. I love to see it.
They are quite literally neck and neck. Speed with a little trouble with the windmill, and that, you know, between that bonk is the same thing Salmon just did, that SpeZy did a moment ago.
Except SpeZy took one heart of damage, so is behind now again.
Oh, good catch. He had to refill his life force. Onto one of the easier bosses in the game. I'm pretty sure I got the speed strat playing this casually.
Nice.
Not the most difficult boss fight in the game. So hopefully these runners don't have too much issue with it. Uh-oh, SpeZy. Uh-oh, SpeZy. Uh-oh, SpeZy. There we go. But still loses a lot of time. I'm not sure. I think he just missed and managed to get on top of the blocks.
True, Saren. Also, the only way to really speed up this fight is to get what's called Speedy Nut Boil. Which basically, by landing on a certain part of the uproot spawn platform, you can make it so that the uproot doesn't stun when landing.
SpeZy's down to one heart. SpeZy in a lot of trouble here. He's already had a couple bobbles on this fight. Finally, he will move on to phase 3. Speed with an excellent quick hit there. Gets hit number 2. One more. And Speed is going to take a big lead here. Actually, SalmonBurt pretty quickly into here.
Ooh, yeah.
I assume this is just phase 1 still for him.
Yeah, that was the first hit for Salmon.
Oh, it's Salmon on pretty good pace. Could be looking at PB maybe. Somebody will have to tell me his splits. But he is really hanging with both Speed and SpeZy. If they were to both make a mistake, SalmonBurt could find himself sneaking in to tomorrow's qualifying final.
Really, keeping up really well with SpeZy and Speed.
We already did see one upset earlier today. Hendrix, the top seed in these qualifiers, bounced by an apple stick with a 4-minute PB. We'll be seeing apple stick tomorrow. The winner of each of these 4 races moving on to the qualifying final, in which we will be taking the top 2 from that race of 4. And that will give us our field of 32, the top 30 seeds advancing directly. And the top 2 from these qualifiers, we had 16 participating in the qualifiers, only 2 advancing. But it does give some experience competing on the big stage, so awesome to see a lot of these runners that maybe the folks at home aren't as familiar with. Unless you're like a SMO god, I'm sure there are some in chat. Speed the first onto this cloud fight. I don't believe they need to get the hint art here, correct? Because they aren't purchasing any moons.
You don't purchase any moons in World Peace unless you don't do Snowdram. Which
in any event, these runners have well over 100 coins to purchase that one singular moon.
You can just grab a lot of coins in most bunnies fights as well, so it really should not be an issue at all. Very clean cloud from Speed.
Absolutely. SpeZy about to finish up his cloud. 28-29 on fade out for Speed. We'll see how close SpeZy is as we are on to Lost Kingdom. 50 fade out for SpeZy, so a 21-second lead for Speed. With a 22-second advantage in PB over SpeZy, SpeZy's going to have some work to do. At one point, the leader of this race by quite a bit, but Wooded Kingdom really cost him. And now Speed taking the lead. Salmon about to finish Cloud Kingdom. pengelman just wrapping up Torque Drift. If you're a subscriber, one of these runners, let's see some of their emotes in chat. Let's get some love for these runners. Oh, gonna take a death. Speed. There's that mistake. Now, how much is SpeZy gonna be able to catch up? Because Speed's gonna have to start all the way from the beginning of the stage.
Luckily, Speed does know his backups, so... But, yeah, that's still...
That is the sign of an excellent runner, knowing the backup strats, and in fact, we can see those 21 seconds, made up immediately, and now Speed finding himself a little bit behind because of that death. Race going back and forth. I think SpeZy just missed the hit, so that's going to allow Speed to take the lead back.
Ooh. He did, yeah.
Not by much, though. Only a couple of second time loss. SalmonBurt well into... Uh-oh.
Oh,
Speed's going to have to go for another backup here. But he finds his way back up! No, he doesn't! Oh, no! Disaster! And SpeZy, meanwhile, gonna get the bridge skip, and all of a sudden, SpeZy, who found himself way behind, manages to make up almost a minute here on Lost Kingdom of all kingdoms. Speed really behind the 8 ball now.
Very afraid that would
he's gonna lose Cappy on top of that. Oh, this is disaster for Speed.
Yeah, the platform on which that moon sits is actually a klepto trigger. So it is very hard to actually get that moon if you haven't deactivated klepto. And yeah, we can see the result right here. On Speed's run.
Well, thankfully he's gonna get Cabby back quickly, but complete disaster. Entering Lost Kingdom with a 21-second lead, and now is gonna be behind by about a minute. In fact, Salmon is gonna vault him into second place.
That was a very unfortunate loss for Speed.
Now, Mulan, we're into Night Metro. Although,
you just had to bring it up again.
Almost took a death there, but a great save making it to that building and getting it back up.
What do you mean? This is Night Sand, by the way. But yeah, Speed died on Meme Tree, and then got kleptoed when he tried to pick up the moon. Or not Meme Tree, Cage. Where's my brain at today? I don't understand.
And we are on to the Mecha Wiggler fight for Spezzy. He would love to keep up the pressure here and not get any extra cycles.
Honestly, same, Saren. I would love for it to work, though. That would be fantastic. Also, yeah, we can definitely see Speed here, who is very comfortable with any percent. Just doing all the cool strats here in that Metro.
Yeah, and in fact, that's going to put him back into second place over Salmon. Salmon got to this kingdom a couple seconds faster. On to the second Mecha Wiggler. A little bit of issues for Spezzy, but he makes up the time. Quick phase one there by Speed. Let's see if Salmon is able to reciprocate. He is. Pengelman just wrapping up Lost. He's going to be in the Night Metro shortly.
Hopefully these runners get some nice Wiggler patterns.
Speed taking a hit, so he's gonna lose a little bit of time on the moon grab. However, otherwise a pretty quick Mecha Wiggler fight. In fact, we're gonna see the same out of SalmonBurt.
The funny thing is that with these multi-moons, you don't actually get the damage refill animation.
Oh.
Which I'm not sure why either. Maybe because there's just already so many cutscenes.
Spezzy went for scooter skip or clip or whatever the name of that trick is and wasn't able to get it, so immediately moves on.
Mm-hmm.
Vaults himself into a building, that's gotta hurt. And I talked to Pauline, who's gonna get them ready to acquire some musicians for the festival.
Just gotta convince them all to play again after the band broke up. It's a really sad story, maybe for another time. There's not actually a story, by the way.
Speed is gonna get that clip. So he is ahead of Moon.
Still goes for this trash moon, which tells me that he probably is gonna do a sewer clip.
Now, Salmon's still going for this clip, finally gets it, but lost quite a bit of time. And he is also gonna get the trash moon.
Interesting. Or maybe I'm just misremembering the Wolf Peas rap.
I'm counting on you to lead the way here, so if you've messed up.
Let's skip Cafe. Why would you skip Cafe? Okay. Apparently you just skip Cafe, even though it's like the easiest moon ever. It's fine.
Well, easy doesn't matter if it doesn't save time.
I mean, it's usually pretty fast. This route is made by Sana. Fair. Good point. So yeah, here we'll see Spezzy getting the Cafe Moon because he did not get Scoot Clip. And with just a quick double long jump over to the last musician.
Who somehow finds himself right on the edge here. I don't want to know the story behind this.
The band breakup was rough, man. What can I say?
Speed is going to skip Cafe Moon.
Can we go into from Imagine Yeah.
So now we need to go into the sewers so we can start the festival.
Also, you can do these musicians in like pretty much any order, so it can be a little confusing sometimes to see who's actually ahead.
I really like the commitment to detail, how on Day Metro you can only hear the music from the musicians that you've already talked to. I love that little detail.
That is amazing indeed.
Bugfish clarifying that trumpeter is preferred over guitarist to go first, because that way you can get trumpeter if you, or you can get guitarist if you fall.
But not everyone is smart like Bugfish, so
He's gonna take a bunk as he is in the second into the sewers. Still got some time over SalmonBurt. Meanwhile, pengelman, I didn't see his wiggler, but he's in Day Metro. SpeZy gonna hit the plunger. And we're gonna have some power. Speed takes a death. Not the most devastating death in the world, but that is going to lose quite a bit of time, and given that he's already quite a bit behind the 8-ball, he's going to need an excellent second half of this run to advance to the qualifying finals tomorrow.
Salmon actually attempting the sewer clip.
I guess if you're in third place, gotta go for all the tricks, and now bailing out on it.
What I usually, well, sometimes do, more so in like longer categories that also use world peace, is just take a number between 1 and 10 and attempt sewer clip for that amount of times, and then give up, which usually just results in wasted time, but it's always fun to try.
RNG in more ways than one. SpeZy taking a hit in the festival should not be too much of an issue.
Oh, he's gonna be 10. You see, Bugfish, that's why there's this thing.
Oh, down to 1 hit. He took another hit, now he's gonna need to be really cautious here, because if he takes a death, he's restarting the entire festival, and that would give Speed the lead. Thankfully for SpeZy, Donkey Kong is right there. But again, that's going to cause him to be a lot more cautious. Alright, he made it out.
Very clutch
Huge relief for
festival.
SpeZy. Quickly talking to Pauline. Always kind of weirded me out how Pauline is both the mayor and the lead singer of the band, and there's pictures of her everywhere. Like, that's a pretty big ego trip. I know that like all of the people in the town talk about how great of a mayor she is, but her approval rating cannot be that high. She's got to be one of those like cult of personalities that like has like devoted followers, and then like half of the population is just massively against her.
Oh, you don't want to know the lore about Metro Kingdom.
We need lore. I need to see these mayoral election results.
SMO 2 with Metro Kingdom in chaos when there's elections. Would love to see
Salmon
that.
actually took another hit there, going down to 1, but thankfully he collected a heart. So excellent awareness to prevent him from losing a lot more time. pengelman onto the sewers, but SpeZy in the lead. He's on Snow Kingdom.
SpeZy going into any percent mode. Because I don't think World Peace gets towed. Right?
Well, SpeZy with a little bit of a spoiler saying he doesn't want to watch his snow. So we will see if maybe this is an opportunity for Speed to catch back up. He says he replaces Lakitu with Toad.
Okay. Taking the RNG out of the game. That's fair.
Just once on one of these split paths, I want to see somebody do the kingdoms in opposite order just to screw with people.
I mean, selecting Seaside or Wooded first only loses, like, half a second max, so... Also, Danny Geffen.
What's up, Danny Geffen? Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. For those of you just joining us, as SpeZy, hold on, I'm gonna go for the snow clip here, and got it! Although he's clipped back in bounds. Devastating. Now he's gonna need to find a backup clip. Just to let you know what's going on, guys, we are having the World Peace Open Tournament. There were 46 lineups. The top 30 advanced directly to the single elimination bracket as SpeZy accidentally breaks a box. He's going to need to reset this entire world. And now Speed with a huge opportunity to catch up if he gets the snow clip first try. These runners playing World Peace, not any percent, hence why they're honestly going to buy the Moonwise here. Nice call. So we have 16 players today. There are four-person races. The winners, and only the winners of each of those four-person races, will advance to tomorrow's qualifying final. Speed doing some kind of parkour over there to head over the box clip. And he's going to get it first try.
Nice.
See if he nails it perfectly. SpeZy gets it as well. As long as he doesn't take a death here, he does. No,
Still gets in the loading zone.
Wow.
Absolute gamer.
So the top 4 tomorrow will compete, and the top 2 in that match tomorrow will advance with the other 30 participants to the single elimination tournament coming soon right here on the GSA Twitch channel. I am the AC Money, joined by Mulan V. We got SpeedSMO with a slight lead now. This has been a really back and forth race between Speed and SpeZy. Actually, SalmonBurt has even been getting in on the fun as he's going for some other kind of
it looks like
clip.
Downstairs snow clip, which most runners don't tend to do, as it is quite difficult. Except you don't really need any out of bounds movement, which in turn makes it a little bit easier.
Alright, everybody, get your guesses out for Bound Bowl.
Yeah, I
Go
guess
just
the time,
finishing up,
and you may get a sub.
one.
Who knows? Good guesses are somewhere between 52 and...
I'm feeling a 58-32 from one of these runners.
I honestly don't know how good these runners are at downfall, so it's anywhere.
Yeah, neither do I.
See, usually you could, like, between any percent and World Peace, you could kind of base, you know, a World Peace PB off of their any percent PB. But Bound Bowl is just something entirely different from the game.
Yeah, Bound Bowl is a bit of a wild card, although we can see SpeZy not having any difficulties with the ending there. Yeah, see, there you go. If you catch the back side of that second ramp, you're going to lose a lot of time because you're going straight vertical instead of keeping your horizontal speed. And a great Bound Bowl by SpeZy. 56-55.
Nice. That's
wrong game.
Close guesses.
Wrong game.
Also, Salmon still... Oh, never mind. Finally gets downstairs.
There it is. Wow, that was a lot of difficulty. SpeZy gonna have about a 9-second lead here now. But a lot to go in this kingdom still. Remember, it being World Peace, they did have to go for that move, and it was quite a bit slower. All right, what are we
Yes.
going for here?
We're gonna see some timer challenge, then a bunny, and Lakitua and Snowdram from Speed. And
I think SpeZy only needs 2 more moons.
yeah, since
So he's
SpeZy
in
got
a bit
2
more-
extra moons.
He's a bit more in the lead than I realized. SpeZy clarifying in chat. For the record, everybody, if you're just joining us, SpeZy and Speed pre-recorded their races. Pengelman and SalmonBurt are both live.
That is correct.
There's the rabbit. We're gonna see a rabbit from Speed any second now. Having a lot of trouble corralling it.
You really want the rabbit to run to the left here, but unfortunately for both SpeZy and Speed, he did not do that.
Speed can get Lakitua, and he still has to do Snowdram. Meanwhile, SpeZy's all done. So he is in a huge lead. Get your guesses quickly out for SalmonBurt. Looks like he's on maybe 59 pace. I'll go 59.76.
Speed with some hot fishing action. Love to see it.
For some reason, I own 2 of the same copy of a PS2 fishing game. And I don't know why.
I don't know, dude.
Wow, great third lap there out of Salmon,
Nice.
finishing with a 56.73. Snowdram coming up for Speed. SpeZy, meanwhile, on to Seaside.
We play fishing is definitely top tier. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Ooh, big mistake there out of SpeZy. Gonna have to find another way up to the pillar. Or he's just gonna have to go back.
Yeah, that's really the only way to get up to the lighthouse early.
Well, he does. That'll give Speed a little bit of an opportunity to catch up, but he's obviously way behind at this juncture.
Yeah, Snow is usually quite the interesting kingdom.
Last
in
chance to
these
get some
worlds.
guesses out for Pengelman. He's on Bound Bowl. SalmonBurt wrapping up his Snow Kingdom, and SpeZy with a little bit of a bonk, starting to give some time back here. Let's see if Speed can make up some time by getting Lighthouse first try, and he does.
Very nice.
That is correct,
Yeah.
Speed. Only the winner advances.
And then tomorrow in the finals of the qualifiers, the top 2 will advance to the actual...
Salmon at bonk on Snowdram. That's devastating. Oh, a quick grab there by SpeZy. He is in great shape.
Very nice second try from Salmon.
What's up, Tyron? Everybody say hello to Tyron, one of the very top Super Mario Odyssey runners. And we're up to 100 viewers. Thanks, guys. Be sure to share the stream with your friends. We're going to be doing a lot more Super Mario Odyssey on GSA with this World Peace Open single elimination tournament. This is just the qualifiers for that single elimination tournament. We're going to have 32 competitors in a single elimination bracket coming real soon for you.
Definitely going to be a very exciting time.
Oh, I can't wait. Those will be one-on-one matches, for the record. also an apple stick hanging out in the chat. He was the winner of our first race and will be advancing to tomorrow's qualifying finals. All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Mulan. What's the name of this boss?
Oh, this is my main game, you know, just the boss name itself, that's my main game. It's Brigadier Mollusk Lancer, the third down front of the Blaine. Thank you very much.
Correct. Great job.
Also, Speed apparently missing the hot spring button. Love forgetting that. I can actually relate. It's
a lot of time that he's going to lose here, having to go back to that button.
If he even knows which button he missed, because that's also, you know, a thing. Okay, he does.
Yeah, I mean, pretty easy visual tell.
Correct. You can also always look at the map, and it will show you, I believe.
Right now, he is going to be on the Brigadier Mollusk Lancer, the third Dauphin of Bublain. Thank you.
Best boss in the video game.
I said the third, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, Spezzy missing the ground pound onto Mollusk's brain.
And now he's going to need to get one of those... whatever these enemies are called back.
So if Speed can get a good Mollusk fight here, may be able to catch up quite a bit. I don't think so, Bugfish. But soon we will go to the main tournament, and then we will have some people with better PBs, and we may see some big gate skips.
Best PB in this race is 124. The top PB in this tournament is 112. So quite a bit of difference. Stravos 96 will be our top seed, time of 112.22.
Which is also the world record.
Aha!
Also, Speed also missing the ground pound, so no catching up, I suppose. Well, actually, oh wait, did Tyrone... Did you get the world record, Tyrone? Oh, I'm outdated. Never mind. I'll take my leave instantly. I resign. Well, in that case, congrats on world record, Tyrone. Absolute gamer.
Spezzy taking a pretty sizable lead here into Lunch at Kingdom. Salmon on this boss fight. He's really keeping with these other runners, actually. He hasn't made a whole lot of big mistakes. I think he had one death earlier. But credit where credit is due. Salmon, 6 minutes behind on PB, certainly has been playing like it.
Let's see. Because Salmon's PB is more than 10 minutes behind that of SpeedSMO and Spezzy, so really doing a great job at keeping up. Love to see it.
Spezzy with a quick Spewert so far. It definitely seems like Spewert is the boss that these runners have the least issue with. Like every other boss, you know, it requires a lot of precision.
Yeah, that is correct. Spewert is probably the easiest one. The easiest bunny, if you ask most people. So Rango is just weird with his hitboxes. And then Topper Harriet has some hard fast strats. Which I think Spezzy said that he does get Sarbomba as he takes a death.
Spezzy's gonna take a death. Actually, pengelman took a death a moment ago. I didn't see where. Alright. So Spezzy's gonna give some of that time back. Uh-oh, almost another death there, but he can make it back up. SalmonBurt just now advancing to luncheon. This is the worst. This is usually one of my favorite kingdoms to watch, but it is definitely the worst kingdom to watch when you haven't eaten yet.
Yeah. See, I do always love to destroy all this cheese, because I'm lactose intolerant, so... that always helps, liking the kingdom a little bit more.
Well, you don't want to accidentally kill the,
Panbro.
Panbro, yeah. Whatever they're called. Now, if you're a watcher of some of the more beginner players on any percent, you'll be pretty familiar with this route. There's a very complicated route that saves quite a bit of time, but a lot of any percent runners opt to go for this route, just because it's a lot easier, and ultimately is pretty similar to what we see in World Peace.
Yeah. This section of the route is pretty much just copied from any percent. And then we, you know, cut out some stuff before this part and add some to the back of it because, haha, funny bird needs to be messed with. Can you tell that I
guess we wouldn't
like
do the second boss fight, which you have to do in this kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, usually this would be the last moon of the beginner any percent route. In any percent, they go to a couple sub areas, but not necessary in this kingdom because
you get a lot of story moves.
Yeah. Oh, that was close by Spezzy. Good save. Oh, no, he doesn't have capping. He's gonna take another death. That is gonna put this race dead even. So Spezzy, at one point, had about a minute lead. He has taken 2 deaths, and he's going to take a 3rd! What is happening to Spezzy? All of a sudden, the wheels are coming off. Speed is in the lead.
So, interesting strats there from Speed.
Yeah, not a fan of it.
But,
finally Spezzy getting that moon.
Oh.
Well, he will refill his health here after collecting that moon. Spezzy has a little trouble getting over that ridge.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, we get Speed in the lead again.
This has been a very entertaining race. It has been back and forth, and even when one runner looks like they're in a huge lead, when one runner makes a... Let me try that one more time. When one runner takes the lead, they make a big mistake, and you can see Spezzy with another huge mistake here. Oh my goodness.
Losing
What is happening?
Potable. Oh,
He's lost another one. He is in big danger here. Another hit, and he's going to take death number 4 in this stage. So Speed extending his lead. Salmon, meanwhile, just finishing up that multi-moon platforming section. Finally, SpeZy's gonna get out of this room. This kingdom cannot end soon enough for SpeZy. Meanwhile, Speed gonna head up to that boss fight. That'll finish off the kingdom for him. All 4 of our runners on Luncheon Kingdom, and given that they are separated by about 13 minutes in PBs, that is some excellent work for these runners to stay so close together. Mega props to both Salmon and pengelman for hanging with Speed and SpeZy.
Also,
And SpeZy took, I didn't see what happened, but take death number 4.
Can't believe you're actually counting them. Poor SpeZy.
You really hate to see this, folks. Speed down to 1 hit, but is able to finish off the... No, never mind. Just that cycle. The boss does get another heart, so he is in good shape now, as he is on to what I believe to be the last phase of this boss.
Yes, that's correct. Although it is also the worst phase, because now you just fall through these platforms occasionally.
Yeah, this
and
does
still
look
have
pretty
to
annoying.
hit the bird.
There's that hit. SpeZy now just starting that boss fight. Actually, SalmonBurt not too far behind them.
Definitely. Speed, that was incredibly speedy.
SpeZy going to be on to phase 3 here. A quick phase 3 would build up some time back. Credit where credit is due. Good fight there by SpeZy to make up some time.
For sure. Yeah, this boss is the absolute worst because its hitboxes are all over the place and also nowhere to be seen. It's just incredibly jank.
Looks like everybody's typing their favorite letter in the chat. Let's see if we can get all 26 letters. Some combination thereof. Don't cheat and go through the whole alphabet. Just say a letter that hasn't been said yet. The things we entertain ourselves because look what's coming up. It's Ruin Kingdom.
True. Also, if you say a letter that's already been said, you get banned.
Not banned. Just type it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess everybody has to say 1 now to get an any percent lead.
You and percent. Anyway.
Honestly, just leagues. Can we just have leagues? This is the first like multi-day of like multi-week event that we've done on GSA since April of last year. Getting the Luigi art there, interesting. Not necessary, but...
No, it is very necessary. Getting Toad out is... If you don't get Toad out, your run is it's unverifiable. So you gotta save Toad.
Well, I guess they do call it World Peace for a reason.
Exactly. It's part of the contract.
Alright. SpeZy on the dragon fight as well. A good opportunity to say thank you to our 4 racers, as well as to Saren for organizing this awesome tournament, as well as several other tournaments that are going to be happening on GSA real soon. GSA is back. Tell a friend. And also go follow your friendly neighborhood commentators on Switch. I'm at least trying to stream a little bit more regularly, so I would appreciate if you stop by sometime.
Yeah. Also, I do stream occasionally. But also make sure to check out the runners if you want to see more awesome gameplay like this.
I definitely give our runners a follow. Well, Speed all done with his fight. SpeZy about to finish up phase 3 here.
With only 1 HP, SpeZy, why did you not grab the hearts? There's like 5 million of them.
Well, SpeZy wanted to make
the
this kingdom entertaining for a change.
Alright, that's fair. You know what? Props to SpeZy for that. Thank you. You pop them all. Don't take damage. It's easy.
Yeah, just don't be bad at the game. How difficult is that?
Damn, you really have to call him out like that after lunch, huh?
Speed is the first runner into Bowser Kingdom. Still 2 kingdoms to go. A lot can change here on Bowser Kingdom because this is the Mecha Brutal, the last real place in the run where runs can live and die. Anything can happen here still. Actually, SalmonBurt just finished up.
Yeah.
Potential for a new PB. I'm not totally sure what his pace is like, but
Yeah. No. This is definitely sub 130 pace for the Salmon. Bowser and Moon don't take up 20 minutes. Usually, I should say. It is possible. But that would be an incredible PvE for Salmon.
SpeZy just getting started with Bowser Kingdom now.
Speed hoping for good shards. Always a hard part of Bowser's as well.
Yeah, there are a couple different strats here. We'll see which one both of these runners who are in contention go for, although, really, with a lot of mech issues, SalmonBurt could come in from behind and sneak out a win. That'd be something. Still possible.
That'd be very interesting to see.
Well, Speed a full moon ahead. You did in fact see a Pokio kill another Pokio. A little friendly fire there.
They do that.
Gonna get the rooftop moon is Speed. That bad. Thought I was about to get the moon under that island for a second. I'm pretty sure that's not on the route.
It is not. Though I think he was going for a roll cancel, but didn't get it. Also, ooh, nice shards from the third shard there from SpeZy. As
That's what it looks like. We were a little frozen. There we go. Speed gonna do Harriet first. I know people take the order of these Brutals pretty seriously, so we are not.
Oh yeah, you bet.
I'm at least going to stay neutral.
Fair enough.
I know that's a please everybody by pleasing nobody route, but that's what I'm gonna do. Because I do not want to start a war in chat.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'm
Do we still have
definitely
GSA
100%
Topper? Or did we get rid of that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was asking if we still had GSA Topper.
Oh,
We do. Everybody get your GSA Toppers out in chat.
also, ooh,
Oh, there it is!
there it is. Beautiful.
We talked about this strat a little earlier in the last race, and SpeZy actually got the absolute mad lad. Awesome Sarbomba there. Great to see that in
Amazing
a
strat.
race.
It's surprisingly difficult to pull off, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Pengelman just now finishing luncheon, by the way. Meanwhile, SalmonBurt on Harriet, SpeZy on Topper, and Speed making his way up to the Mecha Brutals.
Very nice line jump. No issues at all.
Quickly making his way up this wall. And here we go. Speed is going to be the first to the Mecha Brutals by about 30 seconds, maybe. Probably more, actually.
Yeah, quite a bit more.
Yeah. But, I mean, if he takes a fall here...
It's about a minute from the cutscene fade out from Buzz to now.
There's an early fall, but still a lot of time to make up. Now, he's going to go for the side again.
Okay, that's
Only
a
loses
big
like
good
5-10
back.
seconds. He is
Backed up
losing
very
some
well.
time though. Manages to get the first hit. Let's see if he can get Topper acquired. Yes. Oh yeah, way more than a minute. What am I thinking? 30 seconds. Wrap up this whole section that I just saw Speed do.
And
Well, there it is. Target acquired, and Speed finishes a nearly flawless mech. SpeZy just now getting there, and it will take disaster at this point. It is possible, everybody. I've seen it happen with my own two eyes, but Speed is in great position to take this race after a huge back and forth where both Speed and SpeZy have made a lot of mistakes. In fact, we're starting to see SpeZy with a little bit of an issue.
And I would like to mention that SalmonBurt has also been very close at times to being in the lead.
He has quite a bit at the time been in second place. So, all credit in the world to SalmonBurt for an excellent race. It does look like at this point he's going to finish in third, but definitely making a statement here on the big stage. He is now just beginning mech.
There's still a lot of things in Moon that, you know, you can mess up on. Can obviously die at any given point spontaneously if Mario decides to have a heart attack.
So not able to get target Oh no! Oh no! He's fallen off. That's devastating for SpeZy, and now it is pretty much over. Barring, I don't know, an invisible wall and escape.
Salmon also getting target acquired.
Actually, Salmon is neck and neck with SpeZy right now. All of a sudden, Salmon with an opportunity. He was way behind SpeZy. SpeZy was in the lead, and now the race to watch out for is to see if Salmon is going to overtake SpeZy for second. I mean, you really do hate to see this for Spezzy. Had such an awesome run, was well ahead of Speed, and then just luncheon happened, and oh my goodness, Speed almost just died. Alright, well, let's pay attention to Speed here as he finishes up his run. That's ultimately what matters. Speed, gotta finish this up. Second place ultimately for Pride, as if you don't win this 4-man race, you are eliminated from the tournament. Tomorrow, though, the top 2 will advance, so second place would be extremely important tomorrow.
It's a very nice outside section of Moon here. Not too many issues.
Alright, well, Speed is going to interrupt a forced wedding.
Good on Speed. Good on Speed.
Everybody go tell your local congressman, councilman to put bans on forced weddings. It is actually a thing that happens, believe it or not. Spezzy's screen has frozen.
Oh.
Oh, there we go, we got it back. Saren, in many parts of the country and the world, if you're under 18, you only need parental permission, because technically minors cannot make legal decisions for themselves, so if a parent signs off on it and the child doesn't, it has to go through. I read an article about it. And I'm not going to go any further, because we have a boss fight here. Speed
and 2 moon
pretty...
skips.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Spezzy, first try. Salmon needing first try as well to stay in the race for second. He's got it. Oh my goodness, Spezzy falls. And Salmon now moves into second place for the first time in this race. Spezzy, who led out of the gate, is going to find himself in third place. Speed with a very clean fight. He is on to escape. But Spezzy only a couple seconds behind. So we'll see if he is able to make that time up. Really moonskip the last big separator, but anything can happen in escape.
Yeah.
Once in a league race, saw somebody get blocked out of the last box by an invisible wall.
The invisibles.
Yep. Thankfully, they were able to save it.
It's the absolute worst. So 2D skip here from Speed, I'm assuming. Yep, very nice.
Not going for swag skip, but still a good skip there for Speed.
Nice.
Keeping the pressure on, obviously with him being pre-recorded, doesn't realize that he is in a giant lead.
I mean, maybe Speed and Spezzy were communicating. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if they were racing at the same time or if they were recording at separate times.
That is also true.
Well, here we go. Speed into the final room, and an opportunity after all of that. Wait, no. No, his PB is 124, so there is a slim opportunity for potential PB after all that.
No, this looks like it would be PB for Speed, which is great to see. And that means that SalmonBurt is also
well on
very likely
his fight. Yeah, he could easily die here a couple times and still get a pretty big PB. Obviously, we hope he doesn't. I mean, hope he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'd be great to see him get a PB. And Speed is gonna get a PB by a minute. And even though at points he was down by a minute, he is going to take this race. Speed SMO with a 1:23.04 is moving on to the qualifying final tomorrow. He'll face an apple stick, and the winners of our 2 races later today right here on GSA. Congratulations to Speed. What a run.
That was one heck of a run for Speed.
That was a crazy race, too, and
Yeah.
actually we're still going to see the repercussions of it.
With Spezzy and
Yeah.
Salmon being extremely close. Still, in escape.
SpeZy almost just fell there on 2D skip. But a good second effort. Now Salmon onto
would
the
have
final
to-
room.
Would have to
SpeZy
mess up
shortly
quite a
on the
bit in
final room.
escape. But
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the lead by about 15 seconds.
we get more jammers at least.
Electric and Troy were talking in the last race about how underrated of a song this is.
That is true.
Now, is Pauline singing about Peach and Mario or Peach and Bowser? I've always wondered. Because it could be interpreted either way. So I want to hear chat's thoughts. Confirmation of the world peace in there for Speed.
I'm not even sure if this is Pauline singing, to be honest.
It's the same voice as...
But at least I never thought about it. Also, huge GG to Salmon.
Yeah, a PB. I mean, he
But-
will obviously not take this race, but a PB by over 5 minutes.
Almost
SpeZy coming in with a
13.
1:25.15. Congratulations to all of these runners. We had 2 PBs. We have now had 4 PBs today, almost a fifth out of only 8 runners. So awesome, awesome, awesome job by these runners today. And still 2 races to go.
Absolute gaming here going on. Love to see it. Wait, what, Saren? I'm confused.
Uh-oh, I guess we're supposed to play-by-play this mech fight because pengelman's stream is frozen.
Oh, right. Because we are able to see what's going on. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Alright, so...
1 frame per hour, yes. You're currently looking at the 2nd frame from Pengelman. Oh, there's a 3rd frame.
Absolute
Well, he
gaming
gets 1
on
hit.
the processor.
I assume that was a topper acquired. So now he has to ride out based on the riding animation. Speed, meanwhile, is going to go for a 2nd run here, trying to lap Pengelman. SalmonBurt and SpeZy both enjoying the final cutscene that usually is skipped, but quite
Also-
entertaining. And we no longer have audio. Okay, now we have audio from Pengelman.
Can we just get some appreciation for mech music? It was actually great. Also, by the sound of that hard sound, Pengelman
Yeah,
is
I assume he
somewhere
fell.
below.
Yeah. Especially with, yeah, there's a lot of... Yep, he has Tokyo now.
Climbing up.
Yep. Okay, there's another hit. 3 down, 1 to go. Let's see if he can get target acquired here. Moment of truth.
Oh, yeah,
And he
there
got
we
it. Good finish there from Pengelman. I am going to assume that we're not going to have a radio broadcast of his moon skip. All due respect to Pengelman, I have not eaten yet, so sounds like he's coming up close on TV. Oh no, we are going to keep going. We are going to have to commentate the next
All right.
5 to 10 minutes with no visuals. It's going to be quite difficult. You can see Speed
Love
gonna
love
get that
the
first
brutal
one.
fireworks.
Meanwhile, SpeZy gonna maybe start a all unique moons run here. Trying to get
Some unique
there. We go.
moves.
Some unique moons.
Some of them are not so unique, you know, like Knuckle-Tech.
Could be going for maybe like a darker side or a dark side. That's entirely possible. I assume that would make a lot of sense.
I mean, yeah, darker side would make more sense since you do
No, he's giving up.
a little piece.
He saw somebody he didn't like there in Mushroom Kingdom. He's gonna reset.
Yeah, had some
That is
Maguma
okay because he
spawns.
still has time, given that this is not a dark or darker side tournament, and his time has already expired. Speed though, going to attempt this boss fight for the second time. He had a great first boss. You can hear from pengelman, if you can hear over us, that he is off to Moon Kingdom. That is good news, because you have to complete Moon Kingdom in order to beat the game.
Actually,
Missed there by Speed, although he's able... that lost a lot of time having to re-extend the chomp, but he gets the hit.
Actually, pengelman has been
replaying
playing
the VOD.
Yeah.
So we are commentating the exact same run.
I thought you
for the
just,
second time.
I thought you knew that.
No.
We were just joking around. All right.
No, I thought he had
Sorry.
just restarted a second run. Well, I mean, Saren, the overlord of GSA, is, strapping us to our chairs, forcing us to commentate the remainder of this run, so... I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do.
Also, yeah, pengelman has actually been playing blindfolded the entire time and only allowed to look occasionally, so, to kind of visualize that effect of how he ran, this is what we came up with.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he's locally... In all seriousness, I hope he's locally recording, because I am going to assume that if this is what he submits to speedrun.com, that they are not going to accept this run, given that you cannot watch any of it. Although, he's on to Bowser. Blink, blink.
We're in the chat.
Blink, blink.
What if I blink more than twice?
Alright, on to the second Bowser fight.
No.
Now we have nothing.
No more audio. Hey, Salmon, if you're listening, can you make some funny Mario faces in Picture Match?
He is live, so...
Since we're still gonna be here for a bit, probably.
I would like to re-emphasize that I have not eaten yet. All due respect to pengelman, he does deserve a chance to finish off this run, but obviously,
sure.
our viewers not really able to see any of his run, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we can get pengelman a better processor soon, so that we can, actually see his runs in future tournaments.
Damn. Speed seems to be really consistently messing up this bird, huh? Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second time now he's had issues with that bird. Given that the first time was the exact same movements because it was just replaying a VOD. Yeah, at that point it would have been obvious to me that it was just the same thing over again. That actually happened a couple days ago. In a baseball game, a commentator didn't realize he was watching a replay and commentated a home run. Oh, there it is. There it is on SalmonBurt's screen. You'd love to see it. We got a fisheye Mario T-pose, everybody. That is what you stuck around to see. Well worth hanging out 9 minutes after this race ended.
Also, yeah, Bowser's dead on pengelman's stream now. But catch up real quick.
Into the escape sequence. Okay, now we're seeing Speed fall off that pillar. Sand Kingdom, I tell you what, was really an issue for Speed. SpeZy took a giant lead, but
Yeah.
You know, obviously some of those kingdoms down the stretch just did not go SpeZy's way. Which is super unfortunate because he was on a great run.
Can we, Saren, can we skip a little bit forward in SpeZy's stream until like lunch or something? I thought that was quite entertaining.
You're gonna, oh my god, you're gonna do SpeZy dirty like that? You're really gonna do SpeZy dirty like that?
For the record, I was joking.
Meanwhile, pengelman with an excellent 2D skip there. Awesome job. Unfortunately, you weren't able to see it. Okay, he's into the final room. By the way, guys, do make sure you stick around in just a moment's time. We are running maybe 20-30 minutes behind today, but in a moment we will have our third of 4 qualifiers. 2 more awesome races, and I mean, the first 2 races have been bangers, so you are not going to want to miss the last 2 races.
Yeah. Also, once again, quick shout out to all the runners here. We're absolute gamers.
Yep,
Over.
we have 46 total in this tournament, 16 in the qualifiers, fighting for 2 spots, along with the other 30. Do stick around. Sarah, what time is the finals tomorrow? I actually don't know.
And also, shout out to Saren.
Oh, they won't be scheduled until after. Okay, but they are tomorrow still. I haven't in line. Tomorrow at a time to be determined.
Also, GG to Pengelman.
Yeah, 135.
Finishing
That
his
is
run.
another PB. That is PB number 5 today. So these qualifying competitions have been excellent.
Actually, Pengelman has a 130 according to the sheet.
Oh, did I flip-flop Pengelman's and...
I think
I
you did.
flip-flopped Pengelman's and Salmon's. Wow, so Salmon had a 13-minute PB today. How about that?
In a
for Salmon?
race.
Everybody go follow Salmon right now. I am going to. I am going to follow Salmon for that 13-minute PB. That was amazing work. I'm even going to sit through the ad.
Big GGs
Congratulations
to
to all 4 of our runners, and you will see 2 new commentators in a moment's time. Mulan, it has been a pleasure commentating with you.
Hell yeah. Same to
Thank you again to Saren for the restream, and we will see right back here. Well, somebody will see right back here on GSA for continued coverage of the World Peace Open.
Are we gonna have interviews? I'm not sure.
I would assume not, because we're running behind. Oh, we are?
Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind. We're going to have an interview.
So, Pengelman and Salmon, when you're ready, feel free to unmute.
Hello?
Hey, Salmon, congratulations on the 13-minute PB. What happened that you gained so much time all of a sudden?
Funny thing, my PB is actually 121.
Oh.
Oh, well.
But I think I forgot to tell people that.
Never mind then.
So yeah.
We all just got debated.
But yeah, although it was a really bad run, both sand and snow was really bad because of the clips. It was really bad. But...
Were you aware that you were behind both Speed and SpeZy? And can you just speak a little bit on your resiliency to vault SpeZy into second place?
I didn't watch the stream. I listened to your comms though, so I kind of had an idea where I was.
I'm sorry that we put your PB over as 137 then.
But yeah, I got a pretty beautiful, in my eyes, pretty beautiful mech fight there in Bowser. Got perfect, but But yeah, so that I'm pretty happy about Bowser. And yeah, some other splits were pretty bad. But yeah, overall it was a pretty solid run. Wasn't that far off from my peak.
Yeah, no, you definitely did a great job here.
Yeah, I'm gonna live with you. I didn't realize we were doing interviews, or I would have taken notes.
So yeah, it was pretty annoying sitting there knowing that my PU was actually better than it was. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's fine.
Sorry about that.
That makes sense.
Well, in any event, awesome job. Hopefully, we will see you in future SMO tournaments right here on GSA.
Definitely.
All right, so now wrapping up, I am VAC Money. Mulan, this is where you say bye.
Oh, right. Excuse me. Thank you all for watching. We'll have 2 more races right after this. It's been a pleasure being here.
Pleasure is mutual.
Good luck to future runners.